Hi, my name's Holly O'Brien, and this year I have decided to focus on healing. And each month, my purpose has been to focus on a different body systems, one of the 12. My first system was the integument, so skin, hair, nails, with my focus being on the skin because I have this condition. I've been given two different diagnoses. Um, and the last one was from a dermatologist. The first one was a GP, and he basically said it's nothing you can do. It's caused by the sun. But it's been my intention, or it's been my belief rather, to I just think that if our body has what it needs to heal, it should be able to heal. So that's kind of been my intention to find that out. Now, I just realized that I have spent hundreds of dollars on products for my face to reduce the wrinkles and the age spots. And then I just realized, well, you weren't even going into this for that. You were going into it to fix your legs, which I've since bought makeup for and just looks like makeup. So that's going to be maybe going back. But at any rate, I have had little success in with anything. So I have got hundreds of products, of dollars of products. I've got my Retin-A. Okay, so I bought this a month ago when I was in Mexico. I bought the vitamin C in Mexico. I bought the collagen in Mexico. I happen to be wearing my Mexico shirt, Puerto Vallarta. Very pretty, by the way. Very poor, but very beautiful. And then, and then I got this. I got 9 bottles of this, not in Mexico. This is Gundry MD, supposed to be for my age spots. So anyway, I am trying to improve my face and the looks and to kind of, help the aging process to slow down. And I'm just looking worse. I feel like, first of all, these guys have got to go. I found out their frown lines. I mean, people compliment me all the time on smiling, but I guess when I'm just not smiling, I'm frowning. I don't know, but I don't know. Anyway, I think that's just part of my DNA. Because if you look at other people, like some people have them right in the middle, or some people have them up here. So I think it's just kind of part of how we're made. Or maybe it's just how we process information. I'm a thinker, I'm like always kind of scrutinizing it. So anyway, I might need Botox for that. I don't know about that. Anyway, so I found that I'm still trying with my skin. Something that I have had as a result of that, well, I'll come back to that in a minute. So month 2, I was focusing on the musculoskeletal system, and I haven't really eaten for that. I just started kind of working out a little bit more, and I'm going to emphasize a little bit. I haven't run still in a long time because of my knees. So I have been doing some squats. I've been walking, and I've been doing yoga. I've gotten some massages. This one massage I got was just incredible. It was from this woman from China, and she's like, you're going to love it, and the whole thing. So it was very different than anything that I ever had. First of all, well, anyway, I'm not going to go into details other than to say, it was really good at releasing just so much. I did not know how much tension I was holding in my body. And then it was funny though, because at one point I was like, is she sitting on me? Like she got up on top of me and turned around and was doing whatever she was doing. And I'm like taking my legs and bringing them, just all over the place. And then I got the hot rocks and, just a little bit of everything. So that was kind of fun and funny. At one point I was just started busting out into laughter. And I read later that that has happened before, but it was on a much larger scale. It's just, I guess, a releasing of attention, and I needed that. So I'm still working on that. So as the year progresses, I'm just going to keep on working on, my skin definitely, and my bones and my muscles and toning there. I think those are my 2 most important areas I need to work on. And then thirdly, my immune system. So that's what I'm going to focus on for month 3. because perhaps this condition that I do have, it is caused maybe by a fungus. The dermatologist, my cousin, he said it was not. It is from the sun. And so, some of the things that I've been doing to try to rectify that is I've been increasing my vitamin A, increasing my vitamin D, increasing my copper. So specifically A and D, they're both used to produce melanocytes, the cells that make melanin, which is the pigment in our skin. Well, next thing I know, my hair is falling out in clumps. So I ended up having a dream the other night. It was like a field of this saw palmetto. So I thought, well, I'm going to buy myself some saw palmetto. So I got some saw palmetto tonight. Well, the thing is that it's for the prostate primarily, which I don't have. But it's also good for hair loss. So I don't know. When I started to take it tonight, I had this feeling that I get when I'm not supposed to do something, and I should have not done it. But I did take it, and anyway, I think what I've since found is doing more research. I thought, well, maybe it's the copper that I'm taking that's causing all my hair to fall out. And no, apparently it's the vitamin A. So, I'm a little, I'm not a doctor. So I am trying to be one because it's fun to try to solve a problem. So anyway, I have hundreds of dollars of products to help my face be more beautiful, and it's just looking worse. I've got actually extra age spots. I think my face is burning. The only younger thing about me is I've developed like this pubescent acne. Now, they said that these things were going to happen, and you can't see this, but I have like a rosacea party going on right here. Like, I put on my good camera, but it's still, not showing all the bad. But all these things, like, I just don't know what's going on. Anyway, tonight I bought cell food. So I'm going to put that on my face. I also bought some cell power. I'm putting that in my water, and they're supposed to help my cells. So good for skin turnover, hair and nails. So help my hair start growing, give me more energy, help my bones too, which will be good. So we'll see what else they do. I'm just giving it all a shot and just to, hopefully help myself. So I do want to mention this. So the other day, I've taken the vitamin A and the vitamin D and the copper and thinking that, okay, so I was thinking maybe that's just what I needed, a little more copper in A to help the melanocyte production. So I went and I laid out in the sun, and I thought, well, hopefully, well, first of all, I was told not to be in the sun anymore because that just makes them worse. And I thought, well, my thinking was, if I'm taking these products that are going to help make melanin, that if I go out in the sun, it's going to increase my melanin production and hopefully turn these little spots, hopefully more melanin will be produced, right, with my tan, and it will mitigate the white spots and kind of even out my skin tone. Nope, that did not work at all. My white spots are just, hello, they're back. Not that they were gone, but they did look like they were reducing a little, of course, just because it's February, March. And I am lighter. So, of course, they're not sticking out as much. At any rate, I am going to persist because that's what everybody says is the key, right? So it just makes sense. Plus, again, it's taken 9 years to develop this condition, so it's not going to go away in 2 months. So I'm going to kind of go back to, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, but I'm also going to ramp it up a little and help my immune system. And maybe it's an immune problem. I don't know what it is, but these freaking things aren't working in terms of my face. At least they don't seem like they are. Some days I think I look great, but most days it seems like it's just getting worse. So anyway, yeah, so much is going on. So I'm hoping to still persist with my health, but my main problem is my skin and my bones, and then I want to be more fit. So those are going to be my primary focus for the whole year. All right, well, that's it. Just a little bit of an update. So persistence is the key. I'll be back with more. Okay, hope you're having a good March. Bye.